Would you like to know how to make pizzas that cost around £1 each? And would you like to learn how to put them together in about 5 minutes? They take about 10 minutes cooking in the oven. They cost £1 each and they take about 5 minutes to make. Watch this. We're going to show you, no, that's not true. Anna's going to show you, I'll film it, one of our family favourites. What is it, Anna?
Pita pizzas.
Pita pizza. You got a pita pizza or two, you. How much are they each, roughly?
About £1.
There you go. Pizzas for £1. How long does it take?
What, to make or to cook?
Both.
Probably about 15 minutes.
I don't think it's even that. Watch very closely. You're going to love these. I said it was quicker than 15 minutes. Tell me why you think 15 minutes?
Because they cook for 10 minutes and then 5 minutes is obviously putting all the toppings on.
Right, it takes 5 minutes to make, 10 minutes to cook. Oh, sorry, Anna.
That's all right.
That's why you're in charge of the kitchen. Right, my darling girl, pita pizzas, right? Mm-hmm. So first of all, we've got to start with pita breads.
Yes, there's two pita breads on a pizza tray.
You're making them just for me, right?
I am, yeah.
Do you have to toast them?
No, I don't usually. I only toast them if they've been in the freezer and I need to take the freezerness off.
The freezerness. But right, so they are pitas straight out of a packet?
Yes.
Right. What's the first stage?
So I'm going to put a bit of tomato puree in a bowl with a bit of water and stir it and then add some oregano.
Oregano?
Yes.
Why do you add water to the tomato puree? Why not put tomato puree straight onto the pita?
I've tried doing it with puree straight onto the pita. It burns and just doesn't taste very nice. Whereas if you add water, it creates like a little bit of a tomato sauce, so you can like spread it more over the pita bread.
Gotcha. Well, how do you know how much water to add?
I just do it by eye. So if you don't want it too liquidy, you want it like passata.
So tomato puree. Let's see the consistency.
Add a little bit of a splash because you don't want to do too much.
You kind of want it the consistency of double cream, right?
Yeah. Or
Is that right?
Yeah, or if you know what passata looks like, then...
Well, if you don't, it looks like double cream. Just bright red double cream. Or passata.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Tomato passata, I'm sure that's the song from The Lion King.
I think it is.
Tomato passata for the rest of your days. Now a bit of oregano. Because oregano and tomato, that is traditionally the flavour of a base of a pizza.
It is, yeah. And it smells like pizza straight away with the oregano.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I agree. Straight away you recognise that. Fragrance! Stage, what's that, Mrs. W?
I'm going to spoon over the tomato sauce that we made on each pita bread.
Sure. Go on then, girl. Get amongst it.
So I normally do about 1 tablespoon per pita bread, and if it's a bit left over, I kind of like go back over it again.
Righto.
And you just spread it out with the back of a spoon.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy tomato puree. That doesn't really sound the same, does it?
Doesn't rhyme. It'd have to be easy puri tomato puree.
Yeah.
Right, I gotcha. Right, now that's it. That's taken about 30 seconds. Tomato puree, water, oregano. Spread it over your pitas. They haven't been toasted.
No.
Beautiful. What?
Now I'm going to add the cheese. Now I usually put my cheese over the top of the pizza, which is a bit strange, I know, but I'm going to put it on the tomato sauce first.
Right, let's clarify this. It's me. I prefer my toppings on the cheese and tomato.
You do.
You prefer your toppings on the tomato and then cheese. You're just weird.
I am
And
weird.
you never said this before we got married.
Well, I've said it now.
How come it never came up before? Tomato and then what is that, grated mozzarella?
Grated mozzarella out of a packet.
It's already grated. You
It
didn't
is,
grate
yeah.
it,
No.
right? Go on. Rum pum pum, rappa-pum pum. Look at that. Mmm. Kind of want to eat it already, don't you? Have you set the oven to a temperature?
Yeah, the highest temperature I usually have it on. So whatever your oven goes up to.
Put it on the high.
Put it on the
hottest it will
highest.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're the hottest thing in my kitchen.
Thank you.
So, tomato puree with water, oregano on the pitas, then grated mozzarella, and now our toppings of choice.
Yes.
I'm going to have anchovy and olives on one. That is salty. And then I'm going to have, what are them little round things called?
Jalapenos.
No, the orange ones.
Pepperoni.
That's it.
They're both round.
Sorry. And they're both hot.
Yeah, they are.
Some like it hot. because it's my lunch, I'm going to decorate mine the way I want to. All right. Now I like mine kind of almost like the anchovies, like shoelaces across the. But you know, you do it however you want. I didn't want Anna to do it, and then me go, no, not like that, not like that. So there we are, and then we can put some olives. This is going to be seriously salty. Look at that. I mean, look, that hasn't been cooked yet, but that looks great already, doesn't it? Look.
It does.
Then, next one. I keep trying to call them salami. What do you call them?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
I don't really know why it's called pepperoni.
No, I don't know either.
Maybe because it's peppery.
With jalapenos. Whoa, look at them. Look. Look. I think it's enough, isn't it?
Well, it depends how hot you want it.
I think, yeah, but I'm in danger of spoiling the look. At the moment, I've got perfect symmetry on these. Look. A symmetry, it's a tree that grows simmers. Now, this is now, have you got the grill on or the oven?
The oven.
So you're basically baking them.
Yeah.
So in the oven now until all the cheese is melted?
Yeah, usually about 10 minutes.
All right. What are we going to do in that time? Do you want a game of cards?
Sing a song.
All right, sing a song. Rum-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. I want to tell you a famous pizza story, okay? Pizza is famous street food from the south of Italy, Napoli. Or Naples as we call it in English, Napoli. Now, Italy wasn't a country, wasn't unified as a country until I think 1861. And the first king of the unified Italy was King Victor Emanuele in the north. And his queen was visiting Napoli in the south. And the street food, the pizza street food in Napoli was already famous. So in her honour, they did a pizza that was the same colour as the newly formed tricolour Italian flag. Green, white, red. White, mozzarella di bufala, buffalo cheese. Red, pomodoro, tomato. White cheese, red tomato. Green, basil and parsley. To make the green, the white and the red. And they named it after her in her honour. What was her name? Queen Margherita. The Margherita pizza. The next month, her uncle visited and his name was Prince Mighty Meaty. And then her cousin, Prince Hawaiian. Always, when you open an oven door, stand away from it, okay? Me bits have fallen off, look. They've all fallen off. The way to stop them falling off is to put less cheese, so it's a flatter surface. So when the cheese cooks and puffs up, it doesn't dislodge your bits. When it puffs up, your bits don't get dislodged. You don't need a pizza wheel. You can use a knife and fork or just use your fingers when it cools down a bit. I love these. So, standard pizza. We have got a crispy base. All right, I love the base, crispy base. I love the crispy base. Then you've got the unmistakable sweetness of the tomato, herby oregano, and salty, chewy now, stringy mozzarella cheese. And that's the basic pizza. Then my particular favourite, I've got the heat of the jalapeno. Right, I need to get a bit of pepperoni. They're good. And even with all the ingredients, they come to about £1 each. Bargain. What is essential, if you're me, is a Diet Coke. If you're my wife, Anna, glass of beer. Oh, I love that. I love that more than the jalapeno. Oh, absolutely, honestly, there are some things that are just a gorgeous accumulation of flavour profiles here. I don't want to bang on, I know it's a simple thing, but the absolute deliciousness of it So, sweet tomato, slightly salty, creamy mozzarella, then a big hit of salt through that anchovy and the olive. That is absolutely delicious. And it's the contrast of the sweet tomato with the salty anchovy. You can do this. This is easy. And for those of you that don't speak Italian, you can do this. This is easy. Pita, pizzas, pound each, perfect. That was good, wasn't it? Pita, pizza, pound each, perfect. Thank you, pretty Anna. Now, we've got people coming around for lunch today and you're making these.
Yeah.
How many people are you cooking lunch for?
Well, it'll be two extra.
So 5.
Yeah.
How many are we having each? 2?
2 each usually, yeah.
So how long will that take you to make 10 of them?
Probably about 10 minutes if I do it quickly. If I make sure that all my like prep's done beforehand, all I've got to do is just quickly, like, maybe a little bit longer, maybe more like 15.
But I can't think of cooking for 5 people in 15 minutes, can you? And then 10 minutes in the oven. Do you know what I like looking at more than them? Looking at you.
Thank you.
You're beautiful and clever. Thanks, darling.
It's all right.